enough. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Looking to throw. And he's got his tight end Miller. Touchdown Bears. Zach Miller from 3 yards out. And the Bears are in for 6. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Play clock winding down. So that'll back him up 5. Now Barth for the extra point. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And he puts it through. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now Dion Lewis to return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Allen. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. That goes for a gain of 31. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Here we go. Green, 39.
They'll look to throw here. Muscles him off. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Akeem Hicks able to use that strength and get him for a loss of 2. They'll look to throw. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. The swing pass caught. A gain of 39 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
They'll drop to throw, and he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. It's their quarterback with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. These 2 teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Touchdown, Chicago! Josh Bellamy, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Marty looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Barthon for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Allen. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Going deep here for Allen. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it. Couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down. 10 yards still left on 2nd down.
Let's go. Green, 39. Green.
Now back to throw. Right back for Allen. This time he finds him complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Dwayne Allen with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Gostkowski for the point after. And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And that one gives him a 3-point lead. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. He'll look to throw. And Miller with it over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So these two teams will head back to their respective locker rooms here in Super Bowl 52 from Minnesota. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
He'll look to throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time, and that'll bring up second down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
They were trying to go back to Allen there, and now it's third down. Flushed out right. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down. And they're not going to get the snap off. This might back him out of field goal range. And that'll set him back 5. Here's Ryan Allen now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They go play action here on first down. Miller on the catch over the middle. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
Here we go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's brought in by Kevin White. 15 yards through the air and a first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete. Marcus Wheaton was the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Zach Miller, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bears are in for 6.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Time running out here on the play clock. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Barth now for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
He's going to air one out. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes this thing down deep into Chicago territory. And give him a gain of 37. Back to throw here. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now third down. An extra defensive back in the game here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 3-19.
They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Dwayne Allen with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And now running right through it. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make.
There goes Marcus Wheaton. The 20, 10, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Marcus Wheaton, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A big play there for New England. 59 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Dwayne Allen from 8 yards out. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Back to throw now on 1st down. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
He didn't get rid of the football there, took the sack. Although that's easier said than done. He can't just chuck the thing sideways into the seats.
No, he really can't because you're not afforded total protection as a quarterback. You have to get outside of the tackle boxes as
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A big gain of 31 on third down. Two minutes to go here in Super Bowl 52 from Minneapolis. We're back to perhaps crown a champion after this. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Thompson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And now the offense operates in the red zone.
All right, here we go. Green, 3.
Back to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
They'll look to throw. The catch made by Miller. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
All right, here we go.
He's back to throw. Now he's got it. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's second and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Hurry up, here we go.
He'll look to throw, and this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they're...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Eddie Goldman in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Back to throw. And he's brought down after a good gain. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Allen's got it over the middle. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Looking to throw. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards. And these Chicago Bears have etched their name in NFL history. They are